So here we can give S3 service full access. Click this. Let's S3 full access. Where is it? S3 full access. So create a group. AWS team. See how many permissions are there for it. Let us go here. Go to the group. They have only one user. Okay, but they have EC2 full access and S3 full access. So whoever users are there in this group, they are going to have all these access. Since this guy is there, now let us go here and let us check AWS S3 LS. This IAM user now has the access over all the S3 bucket. Now what I'll do, I'll just disable this S3 full access. I'm just removing from the group. So in this group, only Sarveskha is there and he has only EC2 full access. I'll just go here. Here. So I'll just type the same command here. See, it's not going to work. Why? Access denied. That is how IAM user and groups work. Now let us talk about IAM role. How is this IAM role is going to work? Before that, just understand. So AWS code ls. Okay, let us go to Mobexterm. Now we are going to connect with the EC2 server. So till now we have accessed certain services either as a root user or either as a IAM user. But now we are going to access certain AWS services from AWS services itself. How we can do? Let us see. So for better understanding, I'll just tell you here. So this is a root user. Okay. And we have another user like IAM user. So these two users are able to control the other services like AWS services. These two guys are able to control ST service, S3 or EC2 water based on the policies, right? Now we are not talking about the users anymore. We are talking about AWS services will be accessing or using or modifying AWS services itself. Means like EC2 server we can use as a IAM user and we can attach those roles to the IAM to the EC2 server. How we can do? Let's see. Now before that we are supposed to create a IAM role. So type IAM. Let's go to IAM. So till now we have created user and then we have created group. Now we are going to create IAM role. So create IAM role. See, we can access from EC2, Lambda or other services, right? So from all of this, I'm going to select AWS service. And then here, do you want it to use from EC2 on behalf of you or Lambda on behalf of you? I'm going to use EC2. Okay. Or if you want any more, you can select here. All these can be used on your behalf. So now I have chosen EC2. So this EC2 will act as a IAM role on behalf of me. So now while creating the IAM role, I need to attach certain policies. So I am going to attach S3. There is S3. Here it has S3. Not only S3, I also wanted to give IAM permissions also. Say IAM full access. Okay. And then it can also launch EC2, which means a EC2 server can launch another EC2 server. Earlier, it is root user or IAM user who can launch the EC2 instances. But here, a EC2 user can also launch EC2 instance. Let us see how it works. So do we have EC2 service full access? Okay, somewhere it is missing. Hmm. Okay, okay. See here, policy term register of EC2 instance via OPS LA provides full access. Okay, see, provide full access to Amazon EC2 container registry EC2. Okay, I need to open this for better understanding. Yeah, so we need full access. Amazon EC2 full access. Correct. So now we have given three policies EC2, IAM, and S3. Let's give a name. So I'm going to give a demo IAM role. So please understand the description. Allows EC2 instance to call AWS services on your behalf. What are those AWS services? It can be S3, it can be EC2, or it can be IAM. Means this EC2 instance can create users. This EC2 instance can launch EC2 instances. This EC2 instance can also create buckets and manage all these things. Till now, we are doing all these things either root user or IAM user. But now we are doing the same activity from a EC2 user. Let us go to that EC2 user. Before that, let's go give permissions and create role. So we have created IAM role. We have created IAM role. See, it is getting created. It takes a little time to create. Yes, it has been created. Now let us go to the EC2 instance. So we have how many servers? We have two servers. Now we are going to create a new EC2 server. That EC2 server, we are going to attach the IAM role to that EC2 server. So let's give demo EC2 server. Amazon Linux, T2 Micro, Keeper, demo, create group, SSH, whatever. I'm just selecting my security group, configure. Now I'm creating the instance. This is a Amazon Linux. So this is a new EC2 server. Now for this server, we should connect that IAM role. What is that IAM role? Consists of that IAM role having three policies. What is that? EC2 full access, S3 full access, and IAM full access, which means this EC2 can launch instance, another instance, or this EC2 can create S3 buckets or this EC2 can create new users as well. How? From CLI. Let us check it out how it does in S3. So yeah, let's go back, connect, copy the SSH command, go here, paste, and then try to log in. So it is saying sudo yum update, sudo yum update. I'm just updating all the packages of the latest packages in our EC2 server, right? This is an Amazon Linux OS server. Now, after doing this, let us understand. Okay, so let us try to list out with this command. So this command helps to list out all the S3 buckets. What is it saying? Hey, you can configure credentials by running, which means you can configure as a IAM user and you can run. But then I don't want to use IAM user details. See, I can do AWS configure and then I can go access key and then secret key. And then I can use that IAM user services into this command line. But then I don't want to do it because I don't want to expose my access key, secret key while doing. In spite of that, I will use IAM role. So let's go to this instance, select this and then actions, go to security and then modify IAM role. So till now, this EC2 doesn't have any IAM role attached. If I want, I can create a new IAM role and attach, or I have already attached a certain IAM role that I'm going to attach here. See here, I have two IAM roles. So let me delete one IAM role. I think I have created two IAM roles on the same name. So let's go to the IAM roles. I must have two IAM roles. Where is it? Okay. See, I have two. One is 36 minutes ago it has created. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete that IAM role, which was created 36 minutes ago. So now I have only one latest one, that is this. Okay. Now I'm going here, going to instance. I am going to attach the recent IAM role. Okay, it's still taking some time, loading time. See, I have attached IAM role. Now I'll try to execute the same command. Earlier it is saying me to configure. Now I'm trying to list out the S3 services from EC2 server. Let us see. See, now I'm able to see all the S3 services. Right. Likewise, I can view, I can create services, everything from AWS CLI commands. So here, the main difference between IAM user and IAM role is in IAM user is a user which can be created by the administrator or the root user, whereas that IAM user can log in from GUI or CLI and after attaching the policies either from the group or directly, he can execute all these AWS CLI commands from terminal and he can work on AWS services. He is a I am user. But now here IAM role is nothing but we are going to attach a certain policies to the IAM role, and that role we can attach to any EC2 service. Like EC2 service, just now we saw it, right? If I detach this IAM role for this EC2, then it's not going to perform any services, any S3 services. Let us see. Let us go here. Let us see. See, that's how it works. So did I give access key? Did I use secret key? No, I didn't expose anything. So these are the major differences between IAM role, IAM user, and IAM group and policies. Hope you liked our video. Let's meet with our next new session. Thank you all. Bye.